Very easy to wear in the spring and summer. You have your vanilla, but it's lighter, it's fluffier, it's fruitier, it's brighter. I'm just gonna put it out there. Great gym scent. Fresh, energizing, while still being creamy vanilla look tonic. I love that saying, fail fast and fail often. Do it. We're talking about perfume here, right? That's part of the fun of it too. You don't need to know everything before starting, okay? You don't need to be an expert. Creamy, skin-like vanilla. So good. Hi you guys. Hi everyone. So looks like you guys really liked that vanilla perfume video, which I thought you would because vanilla is so amazing. We love vanilla, right? I have more for you. I have more for you today. I have cheap, affordable, designer, niche, a little bit of everything. If you haven't watched the first one, go watch that one before or after. It's okay. You don't have to watch them in order. And hope you really enjoy the video. If you're new here, my name is Charlotte and I do videos on beauty and fragrance every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're a returning subscriber, I'm so happy to see you today. I know this was a very... Oh, I did not take my makeup off there and I'm scratching myself, but okay. Okay, so last week I shared with you 10 sexy summer vanilla fragrances that I had in my collection. I don't know if I specified it in the video, but these are not just vanilla, obviously. The vanilla accord is prominent in these fragrances, and I know that for a lot of people who are vanilla lovers, our major time to play is in the winter and the fall, but I just want to give a little bit of love and shout out to some summer fragrances that have beautiful vanilla accords in them too. So yeah, I hope that you will enjoy it. Let's start. First fragrance I have to share with you is J by Jenniffer Aniston. So good. And this is one of those super beautiful beachy scents that's just creamy, skin-like vanilla with some white florals, but not over the top. It's very easy breezy, skin-like. I'm like, my mouth is watering right now because it has that smooth sort of creamy element to it, almost like a sandalwood sort of. I don't know if there is sandalwood, let's just see. They call it powdery. And that's the thing, you guys, okay? Apparently, a lot of scents that some people interpret as powdery, I interpret as creamy. And a lot of scents that are interpreted as creamy, I don't necessarily find are that creamy. It's funny, right? So yeah, so it has sandalwood, it has Tahitian vanilla and musk in the base. So like right away when I open this, I don't get much of like the citrus. I get the water lily with the sea notes. That's like the watery sort of aquatic element to it. But again, aquatic without being fresh, right? Which a lot of times aquatic is a turnoff for vanilla lovers. This is not that kind. This is in the Olympea genre. You know what I mean? It's creamy, smooth, a little bit musky, powdery, sensual, but in a very easy breezy summer kind of way. J by Jenniffer Aniston. This is extremely inexpensive. I bought this for $10 at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's only 1 ounce and I have a pretty good dent in it. I used this almost exclusively in the spring and summer and I really enjoy it, and I would actually repurchase this, and yeah, I will when I run out of it. The next one I have to share with you is by Laurent Mercier, and this is Almond Coconut Eau de Toilette. And I'm actually not sure because I don't know if there's actual differences between this and the Eau Gourmand. There's like a whole line that's known for having these gourmand sort of fragrances in the Laurent Mercier fragrance line. I don't know if it's the same. I got this as part of a set with a body cream and body wash, and I get the vanilla, I get the nuttiness, but I also get a slightly soapy quality to it that I was not expecting. So I do want to note that there is something soapy in this. But yeah, sweet vanilla coconut. It's almond coconut, but you get a lot of vanilla in there. Definitely a summer, easy summer reach. Like actually, if anything, I don't love this in the winter. Like it feels too summery. It feels too summery for me. So this is something that I think would be a very, very easy reach in the summer. Though I do think it's overpriced. I don't know why it is priced the way it is. I don't know how much this one is, but I think on Sephora, these are like, I don't know. But to me, this is almost a body spray. Okay, you guys, almost. It's really nice, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the cream But this is really nice, and I am gonna layer it over the cream, and I think this is a really good base and mixing scent to go with other ones too. So yeah, I wonder what that soapiness is though, because I've never heard of that. There's a slight, I don't know if it's like soapy or plasticky. I think some people have described it as being a little bit plasticky, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah. So Laurent Mercier Almond Coconut Eau de Toilette. And next up we have another very inexpensive fragrance, and this is by English Laundry No. 7. And I just have this little travel spray that actually, I was gonna say I have a huge dent in, but I don't think I have a huge dent, but I have a dent in it. I do like it. And this is a very fresh, clean laundry vanilla sort of scent. Yeah, when I say this is inexpensive, I mean it is very inexpensive. You can get full 100 milliliter bottles of this for like less than $20 for sure. It's really, really effortless, nice, surprising nice blind buy for a vanilla lover for like a cheap rate fragrance, you know? Like, remember, you're not gonna find any, it's not gonna be earth shattering or mind blowing or anything like that, but it is nice. It's an easy grab and go light vanilla scent for the summer. Yeah. Next up we have another beautiful creamy holiday vacation scent again. And right away this reminds me of a little bit of Mancera's Holidays, or what else? Those kinds of scents, you know? Maybe a little bit of Elle by Lolita Lempicka too. It has some citrus in there for sure, maybe some bergamot. But this is Ellis Brooklyn's Fawn, and I just have this little decant here. This is a niche perfume house that I think you can only find like at Sephora. Or yeah, I get a lot of the citrus and the white florals with a base of vanilla coconut. Very nice, very effortless, not groundbreaking like I said, but very nicely done. And yeah, I get a lot of that citrus, and I will say I get the neroli. I love neroli, okay? But I have come to know now by watching YouTube, a lot of people don't like neroli. So if you don't like neroli, I get it right away. Like, I get as much neroli in the top right away as I do from like Joe Malone's basil and neroli and basil, something like that. Oh, I love that one. Wait, oh, here it is. Yeah, Joe Malone's basil and neroli, which I also really love. It doesn't smell the same. I'm just saying, that's how I know there's neroli at the top very prominently, because I smell it in here. That's how you get to know notes, by the way, if you're kind of here wondering like, how does she know how that smells or that smells? Well, I don't know how everything smells, but I learn as I go, and a lot of things you figure out what they smell like once you realize that there's something in common that you keep smelling in a lot of fragrances, right? That's part of the fun of it too. You don't need to know everything before starting, okay? You don't need to be an expert at something to do something. If you need to hear that and you need permission to do what you want to do, I'm giving it to you right now. You don't need it from me, but I'm giving it to you, okay? Just do it. Just start it. Just start it, do it. Embrace the learning process. Stumble. I love that saying, fail fast and fail often. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. We're talking about perfume here, right? But, you know, if you come to my channel, you're gonna get a little bit of that too. Okay, my next one, I'm already smelling my next one. Oh my God, you guys. This is such an underrated, why does no one talk about this? And I say this to myself too, like, why have I not been talking about this? Why have I not been, like, you guys, look at this dent. Can you see it? Can you see that dent? Maybe you can't. I can see it. I have a dent. This is Katy Perry's Purr. And I bought this actually when I was not buying a lot of perfumes. And it's just a sweet, fruity vanilla. It's a very shampoo-y kind of fruity vanilla, but I don't know why I get this like nostalgic sense from it. And I wore this very often in the summer and to go to the gym. I'm just gonna put it out there. Great gym scent. Because it has this very fresh, energizing aspect to it while still being creamy vanilla lactonic, you know? So I love that. And yeah, I am surprised that I like it so much after smelling so many perfume scents, you know what I mean? So there you go. I still really, really like this. So Katy Perry's Purr. Next up we have by Kensie, which I think is a Canadian company. And Kensie is a floral, fruity, no, not floral, sorry. Well, yeah, sweet, woody vanilla, more sharp though, okay? Might be the fruits, more sharp. That is very, very reminiscent of Viva La Juicy's. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna put it out there. This is very close to Viva La Juicy. And so those kinds of scents to me are very easy to wear in the spring and summer. You have your vanilla, but it's lighter, it's fluffier, it's fruitier, it's brighter, right? This is not groundbreaking, like I said, but this is a very good, inexpensive signature all-time scent. Like you can wear this for work, you can wear this for running errands, you can wear this just because you want to smell nice doing your dishes, whatever it is, you know? Very inexpensive. I think I got this at Shoppers Drug Mart with like a set with the body cream and everything. So Kensie. Next up we have a pretty, slightly, I would say it's kind of hyped on YouTube, you know? And this is a Rihanna perfume. And this is Reb'l Fleur, I think. And this is one, I'm gonna spray this one because I cannot smell it. You guys, oh my god, I picked this paper up because I'm like, it has Angel on it that I sprayed last week and I still smell it. And you guys, the dry down of Angel is so beautiful. Like the dry down of Angel is making me want to wear Angel. So there you go. Angel is wearable for me if it's been sitting out there for a week. So, it's really nice. I don't know why I have not been playing around this. I did buy this like when I bought a bunch of other more expensive scents that I was more excited about, you know, and I just kind of like put this in my cart knowing that I wanted to know what it was about. But it's really nice, and when I smelled it I was like, okay, that's something I'm gonna wear for work during the summer. And that's not to put it down, okay, you guys, like there's a lot, most of my perfumes are not perfumes I can wear to work in the summer, so I'm really excited and happy when I find one. This is so beautiful. It has that freshness that makes it summery, but then you still have that creamy coconut vanilla without it being too coconut. Like if I smelled this on someone, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a coconut scent, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, that's floral, fruity, musky, sweet. It is a sort of effortlessly sexy sort of scent. And very, that would be an amazing gym scent too. Yeah, definitely not the most long lasting or anything like that, but to be honest, I don't think that's the big thing in summer. I just don't. It's really nice, you guys. I'm so kind of surprised. I know I shouldn't be, and that's why I put it in here, because I knew it was good. But next up we have a perfume by Clean Classic, and it is called, how apt is that, Summer Day. It smells like a summer day, you guys, but in a beautiful, creamy, lactonic, vanilla, dreamy kind of way. So you know I'm gonna love it. And yeah, and this one has that really beautiful like skin musk like dry down that is just so beautiful and effortless and sexy. I'm looking at the notes now. So I guess the fruitiness comes from the pear and the nectarine. I think it's the base, which is the coconut coconut nectar, heliotrope, which is gonna have that nuttiness, powderiness, with the ambroxan adding that skin-like sort of musky quality. And the vanilla, really, really nice, very effortless, beautiful sheer vanilla, you know what I mean? Creamy too, lactonic, love it. Can't wait to wear that one this summer because I actually just bought this at the end of last summer, so I haven't actually worn it. Clean Classic Summer Day. Before last scent, we have Libre by Yves Saint Laurent. And this is potent. This is very potent. This is not like the other scent. This is not like the other scents I showed you. This is going to last. This is actually one of the longest lasting designer scents in my collection. Yves Saint Laurent Libre is very, very long lasting, but I also think that this is a summer scent to me. This is a uplifting, salty, aromatic vanilla to me. And it's so funny because there's no salt in this either, but there's something salty in it to me. It might just be the lavender in here, the way the lavender is showing up in this fragrance, because I think the lavender can, you know, you can add that aromatic. I don't know why it feels kind of salty. Oh, that's why, you guys. Of course it's salty. It has ambergris in it, right? Doesn't it? Okay, yeah, there you go. That's why I think it's such a beautiful summer scent. So ambergris, if you don't already know what it is, wait, let me just, so that I don't mess it up. Okay, there you go. So it is a product of the intestines of sperm whales found floating on the ocean and blanched by sea and sun, that has a skin-like salty, warm effect. Today it is synthetically recreated, but ambergris, like apparently when you see it, it becomes this like solid rock mass in the ocean. And for me, when I found out what ambergris was, I was like, that note for me, whenever it's enough fragrance, I love it. That's what adds that sort of salty, skin-like warm effect that is really, really sexy in a androgynous unisex way, which to me is the best kind of sexy to me. It's like your base sexiness, and then you can make it a little bit more masculine, a little bit more feminine, you can play around a little bit, but you know, base sexiness is androgynous to me. This is really potent. This definitely feels a lot louder. Well, a lot. It feels a little bit louder and stronger than Olympea, for example, but I'm surprised no one has really, or maybe they have and I just haven't seen. I'm surprised no one really talks about how this is a potentially beautiful, salty summer vanilla sort of scent. That's what I'm gonna use it for. That said, it's a salty summer vanilla scent that I think would be really beautiful for going out, but it's also kind of classy. So like if I was thinking, and I'm not going to do this, but let's say I had like a business meeting in the middle of summer and I wanted to smell amazing, but also in charge, and you know, and I knew what I wanted and all of that. I think this would be a really, really, really beautiful, nice choice for that. That's what I envision. And I like this a lot more than I did when I first bought it, I have to say. Because at the beginning, when I first bought this, I was comparing it to Mugler, which a lot of people have compared it to, and to me they're just so different and not at all the same. So I was just like, oh, I was a little bit let down, but now that I appreciate this for what it is, which to me is completely different, it's a white floral salty vanilla to me, not a deep heavy lavender vanilla like Mugler. And the lavender does not show up the same way at all in this. It's a lot fluffier and lighter and more citrusy. You know, there is citrus actually in this. But yeah, so beautiful scent for the summer. I'm really looking forward to wearing this in the summer. And yeah, Libre. Last, but certainly and definitely not least, we have one of my newest fragrances and one of my latest obsessions. We have Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. Intoxicating. I don't know if I want to eat it or lick it or wear it. I want to wear it. But wow. I have Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One, the regular one. I've shared, yeah, where is it? Anyway, I've shared it with you before. That one is a coffee sort of caramel scent, and they're not at all the same, like at all. And that one has a lot more patchouli than this one. So this one, if the patchouli in that one bugs you, you're not gonna get that in here. But this is a very smooth, creamy white floral vanilla. So creamy. And it's that kind of creaminess that like it has the coconut and everything without it being a coconut scent, which is important to say because part of the reason I was actually putting off or holding off buying this at the beginning was because I didn't want a coconut scent. So I was like, oh, coconut. I was like, oh, that's not really what I want. But while I understand that there's coconut in it, I get a lot more of the jasmine, the vanilla. It's so beautiful, you guys. And yeah, that freshness. It has green apple too in the top, which maybe that's why I love it too. I love, like, not only do I like apples, but my favorite kind of apple is green apple. I live for green apples. Actually, I ate so many green apples during my pregnancy, I almost turned into an apple. Not really, but I love green apples so much. I say that because it was one of the only things that I could eat when I had really intense nausea and sickness and vomiting during pregnancy. Green apples. Wow, it's so beautiful. There's nothing sharp in it. It's so creamy. Extremely feminine and sexy, and yeah, super sexy. Like if I was just on the days or on the weekends, this is what I'm gonna wear when it's like on a day when I have no obligation, no work, and I'm putting on a sundress and going out and doing something for fun, or going out for lunch. Not serving lunch, which is what I'm gonna be doing most of the time. So let's say I was the customer and I was going out and I just wanted to feel sexy and fun and uplifted on a bright summer day or summer night. I would reach for this. I think it's so beautiful. It's something you can totally wear year round too. I love versatile scents like that. Ones where it's like, you know what? This is so beautiful in the summer, like Olympea, you know? But you could totally wear this year round. This could totally be your signature scent year round. And let's be honest, most people are not fragrance weirdos like us, okay? Most people are going to, and if that's who I'm speaking to right now, if that's you right now, you do not need, it is better for you to get something that is going to give you more bang, you know what I mean? Like that you can wear year round, than something that you might find a little lackluster in the winter. So something like this, you might find it's just not enough in the winter. Or something like this is not enough in the winter. All of these actually, except for, or some that are just too summery. So like Fawn, it's you know, I never wear this in the winter. It's too holiday-ish. This is in the same genre as like Libre, which is something that you can wear year round. It's a solid perfume in your collection that you can't really go wrong with, you know what I mean? So those were my top 10 vanilla perfumes for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know by liking this video and leaving a comment down below. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will probably have a third installment of this, especially if you want the third installment. So please let me know. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you very soon. Bye.